Hi guys, it's Dana. Welcome back to Decorate with Dana, and welcome back to another cozy Christmas Decorate with me. Today we are in my dining room, and I think I can honestly say this is probably one of my favorite areas I decorated. I love the way it came out. It's very kind of vintage inspired, I think. If you saw me decorate this tree, if you didn't see it, I will put it up here in the card so you can see exactly how I decorated it. It's super kind of Scandinavian. I love the tree itself as a King of Christmas tree, and I love how kind of sparse and really realistic it looks. And I put a lot of these champagne gold and black ribbons on the tree. I put some gold and black, champagne gold and black ornaments, as well as some of these little vintage bells. And I think it's kind of very Scandinavian, vintage, modern. I don't know. It's a little bit of everything, but I really love the way it turned out. I really tried to tie that color scheme in with the rest of the room, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to flip the camera around. We're gonna decorate this together, and then make sure you stay tuned till the end, and I'll walk you around and tell you where I did get everything, and anything I can link down in the description box, I definitely will. So without further ado, let's get decorating my favorite room in the house. Okay, you guys, here is how the dining room came out. Like I said, I think this is one of my favorite rooms I've decorated this year. So we'll start over here at this little bar area. We have our Nespresso machine hooked up there, but we also use this if we're serving drinks at a party or something. So I like to keep it pretty cleaned off. And so over here I added these 3 mugs. I did get these from Wayfair last year. They're one of my favorite. There's actually 4 in the set, but only 3 fit on these hooks. And then I just added this little tree in this little pitcher. And what's nice is this little pitcher we use to fill the Nespresso machine, so we can just pull the tree out and use that to fill water if we need to. I just have a little ceramic house here and a wooden deer that came from Hobby Lobby last year. Over here I used to use these for syrups for my coffee bar, but these are actually bitters bottles, so we can fill them with whatever we want as far as making drinks. And then on here I have some cocoa powder and some cinnamon sugar, both for making drinks or for making espressos. In here I have my espresso pods, and then just a little lamp in my espresso machine. Otherwise, I kept this very open to be able to use it as a working functional space. So on this mirror that's on this big wall by the dining room table, I hung that really pretty cedar wreath that came from Target. It is part of, I don't remember if, I think this is the Threshold wreath. It may be Hearth and Hand, but I will try to link it down below. And then again, here is the Christmas tree. I just think it turned out so pretty. This is my favorite tree that I did get from King of Christmas last year. I like the way it is sparse and very natural looking, and I just put a lot of champagne gold black ornaments on there, and then some ribbon and some vintage bells. I also added some of these little wooden tree ornaments that came from Target this year, part of the Studio McGee. And then I have these large wool balls garland, and then also some natural wood garland on here as well. So I think this table is probably my favorite area in here. So I added that cedar garland. That's actually 2 put together. And then I did the little dried oranges around the outside. And then just to tie in the tree, I added some of that champagne gold and black, just a bow right there in the corner. And then I just put the garland going over the top and down one side. And then these are 2 vases that I did get from a local shop to me, but these are the cedar picks. I think these are Threshold, which is the same as what the wreath was from Target. I just put 2 picks in there, and then I have the matching smaller vase right next to it. This little deer head I did get from a local shop to me. It is a vintage deer head, and I just added it to a plate with some cedar greenery around it. And then this little lamp is from Target a while ago. And then down here I added this little berry dish with some more dried oranges. I've had that for a long time. These little Pinecone Bookends are from Amazon. They are Creative Co-op. I did just get those. I love them. They are very heavy, and I can use them all fall and all winter, so I love that. And then that little Christmas tree I think came from Target last year. So at the top of the hutch I have just a little flocked tree in another little berry dish. Just another plant that I always have up there. And I also have those 2 candle holders that are from, I think Target, or no, not Target, Hobby Lobby, that I've had up there for a while also. And then inside the hutch I have this little tree that came from Michael's last year, and I just put it in a little basket. And what I love is this tree matches identical to this picture. This was a free printable that I got online. I will try to link it down below. I literally just printed it out on paper and put it in an existing frame that I already had. That is a very inexpensive way. This website has a bunch of really cute printables, and you could print it on cardstock, but it worked out just fine on paper, and it was totally free. I already had the frame. I have this little mortar and pestle here, and then just these 3 candle holders that came from Hobby Lobby. Down here I have a couple of dishes and a wooden bowl, and in here these are vintage inspired glass ornaments that came from Michael's. They are gold and silver, and they are so beautiful, and they're so heavy, and I just put some of the cedar greenery sprigs around the bottom and then also coming out of the bowl. These are 2 glass mugs that I did get from Amazon earlier in the fall. I love that they just have a cover to keep your drink warm. They're really pretty and they're heavy. These 2 gold deer came from Target this year, and I just have them on a couple of books. And behind it, I just have a little cutting board as a little backdrop. And then right here on the table, this tree is so cute. This came from Home Depot. It was $29. It is the perfect little tabletop tree. It comes in this little basket. Very realistic. I love this. This is a highly recommend, and I'm going to have that linked down below. It is so pretty, and I've just never seen one that looks so realistic and full like this one does. And then I just have a marshmallow fireside candle in a little, it looks like almost like a cast iron pan. I did get this from World Market a couple months ago. And then this large cloche I did get from Amazon. I love it. It's huge. And so I have some stacked plates on there, and then these adorable Christmas plates. I'm hoping to find 2 more. I could only find 2. I found at Home Goods, or even more than 2 more, so I can use them as my tablescape plates, but I only found 2. I scooped them up, and I just have them stacked in there, and have these old vintage bells that I did get from Amazon stacked on top of that. And I have it all on this cream colored table runner, and I love the simplicity of this tablescape. Okay, you guys, I hope that this video gave you a little bit of dining room decorating inspiration, very kind of vintage Scandinavian inspired. If you are new, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Instagram at decoratewithdana. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.